JAK in the Box.
Welcome to another edition of JAK in the Box. I'm Jack. This is DB. This is where we go through these old storage boxes of vintage action figures, but we're going to switch it up a little bit today. Instead of old boxes and vintage action figures, we're actually going to do these new mailing boxes that were just sent to us with new action figures. We've immersed ourselves into the Facebook community. I've reached out to some different people. I've showed them the videos. They know what we're doing. I gave a little cash and I said, hey, we're interested in this type of thing. Go ahead and send us some action figures so we can open on our channel, share it with DB, share it with all of you as well. The person we reached out to in this case, her name is Kat May from a Facebook page called Past, Present, and Future Toys. This is all the way back from June 11th of 2021. I got in touch with her. She sent me this box. That's the post date on it at least. We haven't opened it yet. Let's open the box, find out what's in the box. I'm just gonna pull out this first one here.
Ooh, nice.
Give this over to DB. Do you recognize that guy?
That's right. We got Star Wars right here.
Star Wars!
We got Chirrut Imwe and Baze Malbus right here.
A two-pack!
Yeah, so cool. You get both of them. From one of my favorite Star Wars movies, Rogue One, of course.
Wow.
Very, very cool. And you got, his big gun right there and Chirrut Imwe with the staff. Very, very cool. Love it. This is so awesome.
Great start to this box. Rogue One, Star Wars action figures, right out of the box. What's next in the box?
Super cool.
I'm going to go with this one here, pass it over to DB. Who do we have there?
Oh, wow. We got another Star Wars. This is from the Black Series, and this is super cool. This is an Imperial Death Trooper.
Wow.
Probably my favorite version of troopers in all of the Star Wars universe. So this is right up there for best of the box right now.
Wow.
2 figures in, best of the box. This is awesome. This looks like a 50th anniversary Lucasfilm limited version. Wow, I'm in love with this action. This is so
Amazing
cool.
action figure. That's DB's best in the box.
Wow.
Only 2 in the box. Best in the box
Amazing.
already. What is your best in the box? Head down to the comments below. Let us know what your best in the box is as we come out with another action figure.
Wow.
I'm gonna open or pull this guy out, take a look at him. Interesting. Pass that over to DB. Who do we have there?
We got Admiral Akbar.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap!
And it's it's sort of like the vintage style collection series from the Kenner, is it Hasbro, sorry.
Well, Hasbro, but they do
Hasbro,
put
what
the
they
Kenner
bought.
name on
Right.
it. Yeah, exactly. But this is definitely from that vintage collection. These have been extremely popular action figures, this vintage collection.
Right.
Awesome to have Admiral Akbar representing right
Yeah,
here.
I really love this. This is so cool. And I love how you have the different versions that you can collect on the back. Just awesome, different characters. And just super cool action figure there. The classic in his white sort of Admiral suit there, piloting the
Such
ship.
a missed opportunity in Episode 7, The Force Awakens, when you have Admiral Akbar there, and R2-D2 comes in and flashes up a map. He could have said it, it's a map. They could have given it to us a little cheesy, but there's a little bit of cheese in Star Wars. I would have liked to have it's a map.
That would have been funny.
Yes, okay. Next in the box, I'm going to just keep going with the next one staring right at me. Pass this over to DB. Who do we have there?
All right, we got another vintage version, but this time, again, it's like we were just talking about the height of Disney right now with Star Wars. This is from the Mandalorian series.
Okay.
And this is a Greef Karga, vintage action figure.
This is actually from
version.
the retro series. This isn't
Right.
vintage collection. This is retro collection
Retro
now.
collection,
So
nice.
a little different series. This is kind of a new collection. They kind of took the action figures. There's not as much articulation in these. They kind of look a little more like the 1977 through 1985 action figures. But these are called retro collection.
Yeah,
really
these
cool.
are so neat. I really like the look of these, how they make them look like that.
And then even the box art is kind of it's damaged or something. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this damage that's on the back of the box here, that's supposed to be that way. It's almost like buying jeans that have holes in them. It's no, that's supposed to be there.
Yeah, but it's just it's just a look. It's not actually weathered like that.
Right.
Just how it's sort of painted on or
Exactly.
designed on the box.
Really, really cool. This is an awesome box. I'm having a great time with this one.
I like it.
I'm going to pull this one out. I am salivating now suddenly. Pop this over to DB. Look at that
nice.
guy.
I like this. So again, we have that retro series. Again, the Mandalorian again. And of course, who else but the Mandalorian?
Mando!
So cool. Oh no, it fell over. So cool though. Get a load of him. That is awesome. Just love the way he looks with that sort of brown, that old, like his older suit. Before
Yeah, that's his older suit before he got the newer one.
Yeah, before
exactly.
the armor made him his new suit out of the best.
How cool is that action figure? You know, I'm going to say best in the box right now.
Wow.
We're only now 4 action figures in, but
cool.
that's best in the box. I really like that look, especially that it's kind of like the old Mandalorian, at least the season 1 Mandalorian.
Right, exactly.
Really, really cool.
I like it too.
Next in the box, I'm gonna pop this one over here, give this to DB. Who is that?
All right, now he's got his Beskar sticking out. We just talked about him, not the retro series, but this is the Kenner vintage series.
Okay, so back to the vintage collection, but again, the Mandalorian.
Right. But this is just so cool with this Beskar steel. I gotta get another look at this. I mean, this is just awesome. One of the coolest characters in the Star Wars universe, the Mandalorian. I just really love that series, and it's what it's all about. It's awesome. This action figure is awesome.
I mean, how cool are all these action figures so far?
They're awesome. I mean, I love Star Wars, so I mean, this is my kind of box right here. I'm like salivating over everything that's coming out of this box.
I'm going to take it away from Star Wars for just a moment. I didn't create this box. Kat May, thank you very much. Past, present, future toys. She put this one in here too. I'm going to pop this over to DB. Who is that, DB?
This is Bloodhound from Apex Legends.
Wow.
A game that I played on the regular. This is so cool. The sort of like original sort of outfit that you get when you get Bloodhound.
Okay. Interesting.
But I love it. It's really cool. It looks like it has 25 points of articulation.
Amazing.
So it's really cool that you can move him, all over and pose him in different ways.
So not Star Wars,
so cool.
Apex Legends, actually from a video game. I don't think they've even come out with any type of cartoon or movie or anything. This is really just from the video game.
The video game. I mean, it's
really cool.
Popular enough that they're going to create these exclusive action figures for this game, and it's really cool.
Amazing action figure. Just going to keep on going. I'm going to put this one over to DB. Do you recognize this guy?
Yes, I do. This is also we're going back to the retro series and also Star Wars, also Mandalorian. We've talked about a lot this episode.
Yep.
This time we have Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon right there. Retro series Moff Gideon.
I really like that. So cool. Another great character in the Mando series.
Does he come with, what accessories does this guy come with? Does he come with that dark blade?
It says right here that, he does have sort of the dark blade right there. And it also has a blaster right there. Okay. Very neat.
So cool that he comes with that dark saber that you see. And now here it is, even though it's a retro collection, he's still going to come with that dark saber.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love seeing that. That's awesome. And his interesting little cape that he's got going on as well.
I've got another one to pass over to DB. I'm going to give this one to him. Who do we have there?
All right, so this is the Clone Wars series, and we get the Darth Maul. Spoiler alert, if you didn't realize, you may think that he died in episode 1.
Oh,
Darth Maul,
no.
But no. He was chopped in half, but they brought him back.
You can't say spoiler when it's been almost 10 years since he's come back. We haven't figured that out by now.
If you don't know, it's in the Clone Wars. I just told you about it. You can go back and watch. We got Darth Maul from the Clone Wars series.
Arise, Maul, reborn son of Dathomir.
Yeah, the vintage collection again.
So cool.
Darth Maul coming from the Clone Wars with the robotic legs I think he has there.
It's so awesome.
Just an amazing action figure. Look at all these action figures, but we're not done yet. I've got more in the box. What's next in the box? Wow. I'm going to pass this one over to DB. Do you recognize this action figure?
I do, also from the Clone Wars series, but she shows up also in Mando in the Mandalorian series. We got Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka getting her own series as well.
Yes, also getting her own series. just a great character. This is like the grown-up Snips, as she's called by Anakin. But comes with 2 lightsabers, not the white ones that you may have seen in Mandalorian.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But her original blue lightsabers when she was still the Jedi and had her blue lightsaber, still an apprentice of Anakin.
Before she left the Jedi Order.
Right,
Interesting,
exactly.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Master, but I'm not coming back.
Very cool representation
Love that.
of Ahsoka Tano right there.
Yeah.
I love that action figure. I might have to say, that's my best in the box
That's your
right
best in
there.
the box?
I mean, that is such a
man.
cool looking action
There's so
figure
many good
right
ones
there.
here. This is definitely hard to choose. I mean, I love them all. This is great.
I've got a couple more here. I'm going to pass this over to DB. It looks like we're departing way out from action
Way
figures here.
departing.
What's going on here?
We took a little bit of a left turn at the apex, and now we have, it looks like this gigantic ripped version of who else would be ripped but Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Sorry, that was a bad pun, guys, but I couldn't help it. Look at how ripped Cal Ripken Jr.
So this
looks.
is a starting lineup, Cal Ripken Jr. I'm not sure exactly what
Pro-action
year this is
baseball.
from even. I don't think this is a brand new figure.
I don't think it's brand
Going
new.
back
Let's
a
see.
little
This is
bit.
1998.
1998.
So we're
Okay, so
going
this
back
is
a
kind of a
little
little vintage at this
Yeah,
point.
24 years-ish or so, 23 years or
Sure,
so.
right.
Going back. Man, this is crazy. Super ripped. He looks like he comes with a tee that you can maybe he even has a button on the side where you wind him up and he whacks the ball and you get him real hitting action.
Were you ever a Cal Ripken fan? Or
Yeah,
not so much?
I do like Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of his baseball cards still, and yeah, he was one of my favorite baseball players growing up. For sure.
It's so interesting to see. It's like one of your favorite baseball figures, one of the very first action figures that came out. You said, "Oh, this is one of my favorite guys right here." At least this representation.
Right.
You're talking about a Apex Legend, action figure from a game that you play. I'm gonna have to admit right now, this is actually DB's box.
What?
All this stuff is DB's right here.
No way.
This was designed for him. When I
Wow.
talked to Kat May, I said, hey, look, I want to do a little something for my co-host. He's been working hard.
Wow.
It's time to give something back.
Amazing.
This is what he enjoys. This is what she sent.
That's awesome. Thank
So
you.
this is all of your stuff.
Thank you, Cat May. This is so cool.
There's actually one more in the box.
Wow.
And this is something that I asked her to include too. And I just want to give this over to DB.
Yeah.
You can figure out what that one is. Let the people know.
Special edition key. May the 4th be with you. 2021 for Star Wars Day.
May
This is
4th,
interesting.
Disney key with that big D on it. You know who the D's for? DB.
D. And Disney. Branding its Star Wars products with the D. That's so cool. It looks like a sort of like a dual-wield lightsaber that Darth Maul kind of has. That's awesome. I like that.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So happy to be able to share all these action figures with you. Share them all out there with you as well. Help us spread the fun. That's what we do on JAK in the Box. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That helps the channel a ton. Like this episode, leave a comment, share this episode. We're going to get out there. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep giving you vintage action figures because that's what we do. I'm Jack. This is DB.
We did it, and I'm taking these home.
JAK in the Box.
Be sure to subscribe and binge watch all of our episodes. Thanks for tuning in to JAK in the Box.